These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whale family has inspired generations all over the world, and we're so excited to share their stories with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer. High flying and powerful.
We are going to see all of that and more. These behaviors contribute to an environment that is full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today, you'll see our whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen social bonds and enable them to problem solve as a group. Working together as a team makes them the ocean's top predator. Scientifically known as Orca, more commonly referred to as killer whales, here at SeaWorld, we know them as Katina, Nalani, Malia, Trua and Makaio, our killer whale family. Makaio is our youngest whale at 14 years old, and our They even learn to take an active role in their very own health and well-being. There are a variety of sessions that we can train here with our killer whales, whether it be to teach them different healthcare behaviors, whether it's something like this opening segment that you saw where it's a high-energy exercise session. All of these sessions are meant to create a variable schedule for our animal's day. A variable schedule means a well-rounded and well-cared for animal. Now, one of the first healthcare, or as we call it, husbandry behaviors that we train is a position in which we would ask for a voluntary blood sample. Our whales will actually learn to hold ventrally or upside down and present their tail flips. In just a moment, we'll demonstrate that all for you right here in our slide-out area with some of our female killer whales. We have our 3 females, Katina, Nalani, and Malia, with Katina as the matriarch, and Nalani is going to be coming over here to demonstrate that ventral position so we can get a voluntary blood sample. Now you'll notice that it gives us a great look at her entire body, but it also gives us access to blood vessels that can be easily seen on the white undersides of their tail flukes. Our veterinarians will actually collect a blood sample at least once a month, and our whales are trained to remain calm and relaxed throughout the procedure. As trainers, we are always rubbing down or massaging the whales, whether on their backs, pectoral flippers, their bellies, or even those tail flukes. The whales have very sensitive skin, and this is one of the many ways we can reward them for remaining calm through procedures like this. It's also a great way for us as trainers to strengthen our relationships with the whales. Now, blood samples are one of the many ways we can make sure our whales are staying healthy. Another important diagnostic is actually weighing the whales. We can weigh our whales by asking them to slide their entire bodies onto a giant killer whale size scale that we have located here in Orca Stadium in one of our adjacent shops. Tonight, for you all, we'll use the slide-out area right here to demonstrate. You'll notice that a portion of the whale's body from the dorsal fin to the tail flukes will still be in the water. That's the powerhouse of the whale. It's called the peduncle. It's very heavy and very muscular. In fact, a natural athletic behavior that we see in all killer whales is the ability to lift that portion of their body with such force they can completely turn before re-entering the water. So in a scenario just like this one, to make sure you're weighing the entire whale, we'll simply ask them to lift that peduncle up and out of the water. Training this posture enables us to ensure accuracy, so we can make sure that our younger whales are growing properly and that our older whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Hello everyone, I'm down here on the left side of the stadium by the glass. Did you know that killer whales love to play? They actually learn a lot by playing through mimicry and observational learning. From a very young age, killer whales are learning important life skills by playing games like Follow the Leader with their mothers and other whales. And today we're going to put that to the test with our killer whale family and all of you. Are you guys ready to have some fun? All right, now left side of the stadium, we're going to start with you. If you want to participate in a killer whale size game of Follow the Leader, stay where you are, but stand up.
As you can
SeaWorld's
see,
research and
they got
observation of the killer whales in our care has shed light on many of the mysteries surrounding these amazing animals. For example, we know that the gestation period of a pregnant killer whale is 17 months. That's information that would be impossible to obtain in the wild. Some information, however, can only be gained by conducting field research. And that's why SeaWorld partners with organizations such as the Norwegian Orca Survey and NOAA to help further advance global education. Now, as we have learned, killer whales are powerful animals, and perhaps the best expression of that power can be seen when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques.
No, maybe the
Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from ice cliffs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with swipes of their tail fins.
So killer whales create waves when they hunt and use their powerful tail flukes to stun their prey. You're about to get a demonstration. For our whales, it's a high-energy exercise session, but for all of you, it means it's time to get wet!
Unfortunately, overfishing, pollution, and other factors have had serious impacts on some killer whale populations.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean. choices we all make. We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassador of the ocean, limitless, connected, powerful, but still vulnerable. The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired.
The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming. But together, we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect.
So much to explore.
The killer whale story is still being written.
And there are simple things we all can do to make a difference.
All it takes is one.